Hi.
Hi. How does it feel being back?
It's been a minute.
I know,
we
right?
Needed to come back.
Yeah, and everyone has been asking us to come back. So.
I'm a jam. A jam.
Yeah, I'm a jam. So.
But we are here.
Yeah, we're here back, full force, and we are so happy to be back as Sharks. Yeah, and today we just want to have a real conversation
on our real experience. I mean, the podcast is called The Real Experience, so we might as well start with us.
Yeah.
See if that way we'll be able to reel people in on what the podcast is all about.
For sure.
Anyway, welcome.
Welcome so much. So it's your hosts, Sharon and me, Mark. Today, Sharon will want to take the lead and just let's discuss in terms of our experiences in real estate so far. I think we have almost half a decade of experience so far, B and Sharon.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and not even considering the time we were in school and all those experiences as well in attachment.
It's more than a decade.
Yeah.
Now, I've noticed in the industry, if you come in the real estate industry, if you come to gather people who've actually done real estate as a course and expanded it to a career, we're very few.
Yeah, by the way, it's very, very few because even in general, even our colleagues, most of them have never done real estate.
Yeah, but I like how they're still doing it as good as well.
Yeah. We have lawyers who are in our sales team.
Engineers.
Yeah, people who've studied good courses as well.
In short, you can still do it. You feel like you can talk to people, sell.
People say that if you're in real estate, they assume you have money. Yeah. Okay, commissions are good, but wait.
Let's start there.
Tell me what you think about that.
You know, I have no order for how this conversation is going to go.
Yeah.
I just feel like we'll just talk. And you've mentioned money, and 100% yes. When I came into this career, I knew the first check will be it.
Yeah.
6 months down the line.
Utakumoza nyumba ya Lavington ama Karen 500 million unaanza kupiga mahesabu na ni lead umepata, ushaanza kucalculate, unaanza kwenda vacation wapi.
Kwanza niliona William say ati sales people should not calculate commissions before the sale is done, and then me after receiving a lead.
Exactly. Yeah. Ushaile ile meal yani.
This is it.
Manze inakwanga tu kwa damu. As in, sales is all about emotions. We have a roller coaster of emotions. Yeah.
I usually tell people, if you think you've been heartbroken before, you've not tried sales.
Yeah.
Come, we'll teach you what real heartbreak means.
Yeah, and actually specifically real estate sales, I think there's just some level of character development hapo.
A big level of character development.
You can sell loans, you can sell insurances, but ukiingia real estate, people don't survive. Yeah, because you see now we are not selling like easy products. Alafu pia wanasemanga easy si njugu. So it's not something that you can sell to just over the night. Like kama wanasemanga atikani nyumba uzi njugu. Yeah, so it takes time. That is the concept of it. Yeah. Watu wa tabonta au mjuzi jokes zetu za hizo siku zetu. But so my point is it takes time to sell real estate. And the fact that it needs patience, it tests us a lot. Some clients, it's not even their fault. They're just never available, and they want to buy. Ama wengine they are leading you on. Ama wengine wamepata other properties, but they cannot tell you.
Now,
maybe they're afraid of breaking your heart.
In fact, now that you've talked of experience in the real estate industry, and you've mentioned being led on, women in sales, Mark, I sympathize with you guys. Me included. Because you will talk to a client, the minute they see the DP. Yes, sometimes it works in our favor, like they're lured to the meeting and then they get to see what the product is about, and they get to buy. And then there's this lot, and I'm calling you out, all of you, strongly. You want to book the first meeting out for lunch. You want to book the second meeting in the office. You want to book the third meeting as a virtual one, which is a video call. You want to book how many products am I selling? I've been selling the same product from the first meeting. Just tell me if you're buying or not. But I decided I didn't understand the price. Let's meet again. Women in sales.
Yeah.
Women in sales.
Plus, I don't know if it's being skeptical as buyers. I really don't understand, but in Kenya, I think the Kenyan market is never direct.
They're actually not. They want to take you through corners. I really appreciate. Kai, is this right to say on mic?
Yeah, you can just say it.
Yeah, I appreciate the diaspora market because these are not even people who are there to see what you're selling, but their intentionality in that video call or that virtual meeting is so direct.
Yeah.
I want to know the product, I want to know the price, the size. You give them some time and they give feedback.
Yeah. If everything is clean, they involve their lawyers. And now when everything is clean, they just proceed.
Yeah.
But now sometimes you might give such a good product to a client and they still find a reason to just delay. They may be skeptical, and then later on they might want out partake in it, and then they're like, you didn't let me know, units zinaisha.
Sometimes do you think maybe it's just for clout? Like they don't want to show you they can't buy, so they'd rather keep leading you on that they can?
It depends with different people, if you ask me. It's all about maybe character or anything. But we are not undermining any form of client. It's just that
no pressure,
it's really difficult handling different people with different characteristics.
Every single day.
Yeah, you will always get someone who is easy, and if they like it, they'll tell you. If they don't, they'll tell you, which we really appreciate. You'd rather tell me that this is not a deal for you, or the budget is bad, or maybe just be direct, and then we just relax, and we also save you time. We also don't disturb you with calls. Most of the clients, they complain sales, wanashindanga wakipigiwa simu.
Ulikuwa na spam reports ngapi Mark?
Let's not get there.
Actually get spam reports. Like I think someone in our office team tried to call you. Letter 2 red. Yeah. 10 spam reports.
Yeah.
You're making calls, you know.
In a bid, it's the work, but at least that tunaomba clients. Must report, it's part of the work.
We follow up too.
Yeah, we need to go by the way. And if you're direct to us, we'll not disturb you with calls. I just talk force. We just want to keep you engaged, and sometimes we might assume you're busy.
Yeah.
So, and if you are not interested, we will keep on calling, but just tell us.
We are very resilient.
Yeah.
We will call.
Yeah, uta report na tuta call tena. Kama namba itablokiwa tuta change namba na tuta call tena. Speaking of voice notes, office tumejaribu all strategies.
Yeah.
Every time you are like, okay, what can I do to get feedback? Even drafting voice notes, unaona sijaongea vizuri, unaidelete, unaenda mahali unachekelewa. Unasikia tu Sharon ataweza voice note. Unasikia ameongea vibaya, amesema al na l. Anatoka tu nje.
Record vizuri, alafu ukiplay.
Alafu umengangana na hivyo vyote kutuma drafts 3, then the final one unatuma ina blue tick hiyo.
Imagine. Look, guys.
It's not that we
are really trying. we are very dedicated, and we believe in the product we are selling.
True.
Just be direct with us. I think that's just advice to everyone who's coming in as a client, whether it's here or outside.
Even to agents, because sometimes agents also beat around the bush as well. It's not like in a bad way, honestly. We are just trying to have a real-time conversation because feedback is really important and communication values. The same way to a relationship, you need someone who's communicating. We also need the same thing in relationship with our clients as well. If you just tell us this is not for you, maybe tell me, or you are not ready to buy right now, you're going to be ready next year. Just tell me. If it's something negative about the project, the way you're saying, mention the concerns, and then we'll always try and keep those concerns in mind, maybe for even the next project as well.
And we are not just salespeople, we are property advisors.
For sure.
Property consultants. So our work is not just to push the product for you to buy, it's also to understand your inquiry better. If you're not buying with us, we let you leave the gates knowing, even if I buy elsewhere, you already have the information. So tell us, let's give you good consultation, and go to the market when you're ready. Direct. Just be direct.
Yeah, so I think we've beat around the bush a lot, but now maybe can we have a summary of maybe what you think your experience in real estate has taught you? How is it so far? Is it something you want to do in the next maybe like 5-10 years, or maybe for a lifetime? Or is it just something you kushikilia? So just tell me about it.
Is it you who told me? There's someone who said in our team, real estate is a business and a side hustle at the same time. You get?
Yeah.
So it's where the what is it called? The basic salary per month is your business, and then the commissions are your side hustle. So for me, real estate is it's something I definitely want to do in 5 to 10 years. Like 100%. It's something that's taught me how to network with people, to relate with people. Something that's exposed me to how much money you can get. You might not get it immediately.
Yeah.
But if you push yourselves and have continuous deals, you remember our boss telling us he never looked at his salary in the account. He just focused on commissions. Can you imagine getting to that point? You only petty cash. Hey.
Yeah, and I think we'll just go through our videos. Yeah, you'll see our director, our CEO of international branches, Mr. Alkesh.
Yeah.
He really motivates us as a team. He was trying to tell us how basic salary was not a thing for him.
Yeah, never.
And as much as the Dubai office, they are selling crazy. Like we had a Brabus collaboration in a project and they sold 110 units in one night.
In fact, I'm being told it was in 48 hours, but still 110, 80% sold. Guys, this
we want that here in Kenya. For me, when I heard that, I was like, guy, tutafanya aje hivyo in Kenya.
One step at a time.
But one step at a time. At least our previous dinner event, we were able to sell around, they were like 12 units that night.
In one night, that's
at least we didn't have a lot of guests, but at least we made enough bookings for the night. So if we grow consistency, but that is the game, that is the trick of the game.
Yeah,
consistency will always be. Yeah, and we are hoping like 3 years, 5 years down the line as Rapporteur and SSS in Kenya, it'll be now at a significant level in terms of a company that is well reputable,
credible,
and we also want to be part of that combination in that point.
No more rumors, no more propaganda.
Exactly.
Us not being able to do
and I believe that if we push through, we'll also benefit from being part of these institutions from the word go, like from the beginning, from the hard times, from the first project. All developers wanajua tu the first projects zinakuwa ngumu.
Wait, your experience? Have
for
you
me,
real estate?
what I can say is real estate has been tough for me. It has taught me a lot, especially resilience. Nimeuza mashamba, then nikaenda unemployed.
Alikuwa anakucheka story ya
sijui megoda unasema kutakuwa na bypass, kutakuwa na tarmac itajengwa na Uhuru alafu akatolewa na Ruto, so unaona kaa Ruto atajengewa barabara kweli. So unaona, so with shamba that is a raw material, but apartments are like almost a finished product. So they are different, yes, but the resilience that I've learned over the time, I've also learned taking risks as well. If it were not for taking risks, I would not be here.
Oh my God,
I'll be somewhere enjoying a salary of like 10,000-15,000 for like 5-10 years.
You're just comfortable.
And then you are loyal to the company and the boss anakupa hiyo pesa but I decided to take that risk and take that step because I knew I wanted something bigger.
And
but I didn't know what.
Even for yourself.
Yeah, even for real estate. So when I got now into the apartment field, I was like, oh yes, this is now what I want.
This is it.
And then now how do I get to places like these big social personalities on socials, just like Boris, the way they are loud and Bakwansa. And then I wanted that when I saw those videos. Then how do I get out there?
Here we are.
And
here we are, Mark.
We are still pushing. It's God through always. And
I think guys should know we've come from so far together.
Very far.
We were in the same class in Kashule Mahali kule Juja.
Kashule Mahali kule Juja.
It's a big school. JKUAT University. And I never for once thought that we'd come and meet again in the corporate world. And we're here butting heads because we're all so good at what we do. And we are growing so big. Shout out to the lecturers in JKUAT.
And also shout out to those ones who did not believe in us, you know.
We just had to. But like the growth is beautiful.
I know there'll be a time that we'll just sit down and reflect on the immense growth as we are doing right now. But I want us to get to a point where we also are achieving great things in the real estate market. We are well known as well.
And helping other people achieve their great dreams.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we had the KCC Expo Juicy, and 3-4 people approached the table, the stand, and they're like, what happened to the videos? Where are you and your friend? That to me was not even about going back to the mic. It was about us making an impact, us showing people like this is something that can help them as it helps us at the same time. It's very inspiring. So we're back.
Also, just as you speak of that, something has come in my mind that podcast is targeting young people mainly. And sometimes for me, when I remember when I was in high school, when you are on that stage of kuchagua course unataka kwenda kufanya campus, someone will atachagua to medicine ama civil engineering and they don't know the heaviness of such a thing.
I don't know the way.
So with such podcasts they are able to understand that, and also people who have that idea or that passion of real estate, they will see maybe something like this and they will also have something to work now towards to. Because it creates inspiration in a lot of young people as well. So as we continue doing this, let's also remember that a lot of eyes are on us, and also let's inspire these people who also desire to do real estate, and let's show them that this is a nice place to also grow. Not only about the money and the growth, because that comes with time and connections. You have to be very patient with real estate. And when time comes, utatoboa virahisi sana.
It will be very seamless. Like if you didn't know how to do meetings become natural. If you didn't know how to close, closing becomes natural. So patience, resilience, and teamwork.
Exactly.
Let me just put myself on the stand. I've been a very independent person, like whether it's at home or at work. And now coming to a space where you're good at what you do, but the one sitting next to you is just as good as what he does. But you're both using very different techniques. So sometimes your technique can backfire on you, and his is thriving. Now to find the grace of asking him to
for help.
Clients, see you come. Like Tuesday, I saw how one of our colleagues, he had a meeting when we were closing, and he just came and like, Mark, come. That was so nice, because it's not about you having the meeting by yourself now. It's about, we want to close this person. I want Mark's insight. I want my insight. We want to put it together and build. So,
and it was around 5 when you're closing office. So it's also sacrifice for like me. It's all about teamwork, as you said.
Teamwork is good.
And also like even me helping in such a meeting and even a sale coming through, I will be so happy for that person.
And it won't be now, I helped, him. It will be like, we did it. Like the sale is
and
yours,
then
but
you also did it, Pia. You should also be proud of yourself. I'm also good. I am proud that I also helped, you know. And that is a culture that we also have. We like emulating that.
Crossing my fingers for that deal. It better come through.
It will come through. Mimi nasemanga it will.
Watu job 5:30. Better pay.
Lakini your positivity na siliniangusha jana na ile mchono yetu. Si watu wa Manu, poleni sana, my guys. Take heart, the same positiveness I use in my business, I took it to that. And I think hata mimi na hama hata Formula 1 iko nje, but hata kila mahali mimi nauma nje.
Alumni of Manchester United fans, we are tumecancel.
Man, it's so heartbreaking.
It's a very toxic relationship. We'll be back the next game, but for now
oh my god, let's even not talk about that.
I think with Apple, that is our closing remark. Like hata umenikumbusha jam leo.
Oh my god, that is just enough.
So
but I think we've heard of what we have in the real estate, and as you can hear, it's something very exciting. We are very passionate about it. If you're passionate about what you do, no matter what you're doing or no matter what you're selling, you will still push through. Hata kama ni magari, even if you're selling like loans or whatever, just push through and be resilient, and you'll get to that place you want to go.
Teamwork, passion, drive, just these small virtues that we overlook. If you sit down and take time to perfect each, you'll be great.
For sure.
Anyway, we need to cut.
Yeah.
Mr. Cameraman there is like,
but let's also save some more stories for new future podcasts.
Next episode.
We also want some of you guys to come and be with us here, and also let's discuss with you your experiences. Najua wengi wenu huko nje mko na crazy experiences.
Man, there's an agent. Next time, there's someone I want to bring here by force. I hope you're hearing me. I hope you can see me. He told me a story. Utaogopa class.
Tutapanga hiyo
next time.
So we'll also invite you guys. So be ready in case you want to be part of us. Always reach out to us. Maybe on this post you can comment there, or if you have our numbers, you can always reach out to us. But we are planning on bringing more content in future.
Thank you for engaging with us today. That was half, not even quarter of our experience in real estate, but just something.
It's just a snippet, like a trailer.
We're all together in this. Like we're all having the same journey. So bring your experiences on board. know that we are together. We're not the best in the industry.
We're not the best. Perfect. We're just trying what we can.
Per day. We learn on the job.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. So again, thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you for the support as well. A lot of people are really supporting us, and you want us to do more. Let us keep on pushing. We also have busy schedules, but we also sacrifice time for such episodes.
Yeah.
So thank you for the support. We also appreciate that. Share, like, subscribe, share it to your friends, to your families, and maybe catch you on the next one.
Catch you on the next one.
Bye.
And resilience. What do I mean? Resilience.
Bye.